collection. Oh.
Here we have, ladies and gentlemen, the first type of firefighting pump. As you can see, a bear chase man literally running in with a bucket of water. Now if you imagine if we had a small fire in the arena, although it's just smouldering away now, the amount of times he would have to go backwards and forwards to fill that bucket up to extinguish a fire.
Right. Oh.
We then progress on from the guy who literally throws the water on with a bucket to a first type of manual pump. You'll see the two firemen carrying it in. The suction hose that you see him laying out now would go into the water and literally they pump it. The branch is fixed into the holder and the water would come out of the jet. There should be a length of hose on there, but just to demonstrate it here, you can see that two men pumping away would be able to pump water as long as the suction hose has got water to fill it. So we've now gone from the manual stage, where a man literally throws it on from a bucket, to the next stage, where a type of basic pump has been developed. It still requires manual labour, but at least it can deliver water onto the fire at a steady state. The operator now has got steam going, and you can see water is now being produced. These steamers are very capable of producing a good jet of firefighting water. But also note now how he's dressed, the fireman with a brass helmet. But you can see there that the steamer still works and is still capable of producing a good jet of water. With a bucket to fill it full of water, his mate comes into the arena and gets the stirrup pump set up, ready to receive the bucket of water. The stirrup pump, a very simple pump. You place a strainer end into the bucket of water, while one pumps, the other guy attempts to fight the fire with the jet of water at the end. Straight away there you can see the difference between the steamer, because the steamer is producing the power to get the water out. What we rely on here is the muscles of the guy pumping the stirrup pump. Obviously you can see he needs to spend more time in the gym to get his muscles worked up a bit more. Stirrup pumps were used widely throughout the Second World War for firefighting incendiary devices. They were small and portable and they didn't use much water, literally 2 gallons out of the bucket. Obviously the bucket had to be refilled from time to time, but by then you can see you can tackle small fires just by a 2-man operation, pumping away there and putting the water through the hose. Okay. This vehicle actually has a pump that is capable of pumping 100 gallons per minute. You see the vehicle deploys, the fireman takes the hose reel off the side of the vehicle, but also now you can see the helmets have changed to black helmets, still black tunics and black leggings. Following on from the AC, the next vehicle into the arena is a Dennis F8 Miles, which is a Type A water tender. The AC, as I said, had a fixed pump, was built into the machine. With this type of F8, if you look into the rear locker, you'll see the 2 portable pumps. This is the only pump AC will actually carry. Exactly built into the vehicle, which is housed in the rear locker. The next appliance that comes in is a 1954 Bedford Miles S-Type. Again, you'll see, looking at the rear of the vehicle, that the pump is actually mounted on the vehicle. The pump is driven by the vehicle's engine. Now the hose. You can see there, it is capable. Fire brigade. You'll You'll see now, up until now, all the firemen have been dressed in black helmets, black tunics and black leggings. You now notice we still have black helmets, but we now progressed to yellow leggings and hose reels with controllable branches, which will give you either a spray or a jet. So now you can see not only that the type of vehicle, the vehicle size and design has changed, but also the fireman's uniform has changed. By North Yorkshire Fire and Rescue. See now the vehicle has stopped, the driver is engaged in PTO. Right. While the firefighter extinguishes the fires. With its four-wheel drive capability, this vehicle can be used on the moorland for the moorland fires, which are very common in North Yorkshire. Note also the headlights on the front of the vehicle that flash, a warning when it comes up drivers that it is an emergency vehicle. It's also fitted with blue lights and two-tones. But you can see there, as the vehicle progresses, the firefighter is able to use the hose reel out of the side of the locker. Airport. Straight away you notice the size of these vehicles. You also notice the fireman on the top. He's going to use the roof mounted monitor to direct the water over the back of the gardens. The vehicle is now stopped. Demonstration of the use of the water. Because this vehicle works on airfields, it obviously is a lot larger than a normal type of fire engine. You'll see the wheels are a lot larger and it carries a lot more water. Through the roof mounted monitor, it's also able to deliver it, at a greater rate of knots. As I said, this vehicle forms part of the fleet from the Civil Aviation Authority International Fire Training Centre based at Teesside Airport, where they train firefighters from international airports all over the world. Note also the fireman on top of the vehicle. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the brief history of firefighting pumps from the earliest days right up to the ultra-modern. Can you please show your appreciation in the usual manner for the fighters involved. And also, if you bear in mind that the first four are preserved and the two last vehicles you saw are fully operational and on the run. ladies and gentlemen, following on from that display there, we'll shortly be bringing the tractors into the arena, some agricultural machinery for you to look at. They're just getting lined up now outside the arena, and shortly they'll be making an entry